Alright, today is January 10th, 2010. We've got a 1995 Mercedes SL500 that my wife has had for probably about 15 years. Car was originally champagne in color, and it was wrecked in the mid-90s, probably wrecked in late 99, and was rebuilt. We'll kind of go around the whole car and show you that it's, as far as scratches or chips or anything like that, you'll find zero flaws whatsoever in the paint. A couple little places that had been, there was one little spot I think that's got touch-up paint on it, but other than that, I mean, you won't find a 95 with any better paint on it. Like I say, it has been totally repainted. It's got a brand new top on it. There's not a single crack in any of the glass. Everything on it works. We just spent $500 and something having it tuned up just in parts. So it's got all new plugs, rotor, distributor cap. It's got the 18-inch AMG wheels. At the time we purchased those used, and they were about $3,000 several years back. But it does official 18-inch AMG wheels. Got a tan automatic top. It's a V8 car. The SL500's got the V8, and I think it's somewhere around 330 horsepower. But this car has basically probably not had 10,000 miles put on it in the last, probably since 99. It does have previous salvage history in the title. I mean, the title is clear now as far as retitling it, but it does have salvage history. It was hit back here. It's got a brand new battery from Batteries Plus, probably just a battery's about a month old. There's been a short on the battery. You know, we don't drive it that much, but we've just been unhooking the ground cable. If you let it sit for a week or so, the battery will be dead, or dead enough that it won't start. Not totally dead, but something is drawing on the battery.
And the top has a new module.
The top does have a new module. We'll go ahead and crank it up and take a little drive. Get in on this other side. Well, I'll let her get behind me there when I crank it, just to see what the exhaust looks like. It does crank right up. Like I say, it's been sitting for a while, but I mean, we keep it under a cover, keep it in the garage, and it usually is driven 50, 100 miles a month, maybe at the most.
It does have the race button start.
Get in over here. There is an issue with the ignition switch. I'll go ahead and let her show you. You do have to have a key and everything else to start it. I mean, it does have the, the factory Mercedes key and the factory ignition, but there was a problem with the ignition, and now with the key in, instead of turning it, you use the push button. It's got an aftermarket radio.
Seatbelt. I think my seatbelt's hooked.
All the heat functions and all that works. It does have the automatic climate control. Not sure if the air is charged. It was on the verge of not cooling as well as it should have this summer, so I would say it will need to be charged up. That's something I will not be doing anything with. I'll go ahead and accelerate.
Watch out. Or maybe not.
And the car's got a lot of power. There is a light there that I put a piece of black tape on it I think that was the seatbelt light was staying on. I'm sure that's a sensor or switch or something, but everything does function properly as it should. Fairly tight. Suspension, like I say, has no leaks, no oil leaks or leaks from the transmission or anything like that. But everything on the car, as far as the turn signals, brake lights, tail lights, everything mechanically and electrically on the car does work. Turn the radio on. Like I say, it's not the factory Mercedes radio, and we don't have the factory radio.
I'm doing it. It's hard to force that smile when I see your old friends and I'm alone. Still harder getting up, getting dressed, living with regret. But I know if I could.
Brakes, everything like that works. There are no leaks in the top or anything like that. The back glass at the top's not fogged up like a lot of them are. We'll get here and demonstrate the top.
Has to be in park.
Has to be in park.
And you just pull the button back. The back will undo and go up. And the top. Oh, I took my finger off the button. Sorry. No, don't. It shuts on its own.
No.
The windows do come up, and you have a wind spoiler.
You can show how the top goes up.
When the tops go up, you have to push the button forward. The windows will come down, the spoiler goes down.
Okay. I think we're pushing our time on YouTube. I don't think the video will get everything that we've got, but we're going over 10 minutes. But never did tell us what the mileage was, but the mileage was 117,651 miles. If you have any questions, call 423-593-0708 or 423-987-4766. Thank you.